gmna uses artificial intelligence for generated speech, visuals, and production. AI-generated content may contain errors. Please verify important information before making decisions or taking action.
Good evening, Saratoga Springs. Tonight we'll break down the new Municipal taking over the Ballston Spa cell sites, highlight the county fair's fresh focus on farming, and give you a quick look at today's clear traffic. Plus a look at the Aurora defibrillator debut at Ellis Hospital. Over to you, Diana.
The youth class, Puppet Masters in the Making, begins next Thursday at the Saratoga Community Center, welcoming children ages 6 through 12, meeting Tuesdays and Thursdays at 4 p.m.
Veteran puppeteer Lena Ortiz will direct the sessions, teaching participants design, construction, and performance techniques for original puppets, fostering creativity and collaborative storytelling.
Enrollment caps at 20 students. Registration opens this Friday at the Community Center front desk, with a $30 fee covering all materials and a final showcase performance.
We have a full evening ahead, plenty of stories and features to explore, so let's get started and dive right in. Good evening, Saratoga Springs. Ballston Spa officials and the region's wireless carriers are in the middle of a major equipment shift today, moving antenna arrays from the historic John Street Water Tower to a brand new Municipal erected just outside the village center. The single tower design replaces a patchwork of smaller sites, a change village engineers say will streamline maintenance and boost signal reliability for residents and commuters alike. Construction crews began hoisting the carrier gear early this morning, and the Municipal is slated to be fully operational by the end of the summer upgrade cycle. Village leaders highlighted that the project is part of a broader effort to modernize the town's communications infrastructure, keeping pace with growing data demand during the busy racing season. Residents can expect steadier service as the transition proceeds in the coming weeks.
Today the Saratoga County Fair kicked off at the fairgrounds in Ballston Spa, welcoming visitors with a strong farming focus. Organizers rolled out rows of livestock, petting stations, and hands-on workshops that highlight the region's agricultural roots. Local growers, including families from Welcome Stock Farm, are demonstrating sustainable practices and sharing stories of generations-long stewardship. The event, which runs from July 21st through 26th, expects roughly 8,000 guests each day, offering everything from horse-drawn carriage rides to cooking DMOS using fresh produce. Educational sessions aim to connect city dwellers with the work that feeds the area, while classic fair attractions keep the atmosphere lively. As the fair continues through the week, families and school groups are encouraged to explore the exhibits and experience the heritage that defines Saratoga County's rural legacy.
Ellis Hospital announced today that it has successfully implanted the Aurora EV-ICT, the region's first implantable defibrillator of this advanced design. The device, aimed at patients at risk for sudden cardiac arrest, delivers rapid rhythm correction and continuous monitoring, offering a new level of protection for heart patients. Hospital officials said the procedure marks a milestone for the capital region, bringing cutting-edge technology that was previously only available in larger metropolitan centers. Surgeons highlighted the device's ability to adjust therapy automatically, reducing the need for frequent doctor visits. Patients and families expressed optimism, noting the peace of mind that comes from having the latest life-saving option close to home. Ellis Hospital expects to expand use of the Aurora system as more candidates are identified, positioning the facility as a leader in cardiac care for the area.
Police departments across the capital region are gearing up for this year's National Night Out, slated for August. The Community Police Partnership event will roll through neighborhoods from Albany to Saratoga Springs, giving residents a chance to meet local officers, ask questions, and pick up practical safety tips. Organizers say the night aims to build trust and reinforce neighborhood security, especially as summer crowds swell in the Spa City and surrounding towns. Activities typically include safety demonstrations, child-friendly games, and information booths on topics ranging from fire prevention to cyber safety. The event is free and open to all, with each participating precinct setting up stations in parks, schools, and community centers. Officials encourage families to stop by, enjoy the camaraderie, and learn how to keep their streets safe together throughout the evening.
AAA reports that gasoline prices in Albany have nudged higher, climbing 8.5 cents per gallon on average today. The modest increase reflects recent market shifts, with regional drivers likely to notice a small bump at the pump. While the rise is not dramatic, it adds to the ongoing cost pressures faced by commuters throughout the capital region. Analysts point to tighter crude supplies and modest refinery adjustments as the backdrop for the uptick. Local stations have adjusted their posted numbers accordingly, and motorists can expect the new pricing to hold steady through the week unless further market volatility emerges. The change underscores how even slight fluctuations can ripple through daily budgets, reminding drivers to keep an eye on posted signs as they fill up. Checking price apps before heading out can help shoppers plan their trips more efficiently. Later, we'll hear how Ruhan Realty welcomes new agent Terry Kleinman, bringing fresh talent to our community. Stay tuned. We will be right back.
If you run a venue, a comedy night, a concert, a fundraiser, you already know the hardest part isn't the show. It's selling the seats. Theaterfiller changes that. In minutes, you're set up with your own ticketing page, QR code delivery, and a door scanner. No technical headaches. No middleman taking a cut of your night. Your event, your tickets, your revenue. Go to theaterfiller.com and fill every seat.
Welcome back. Let's jump right into our community roundup. Diana Hartwell, take it away with the local stories that matter to Saratoga.
Ruhan Realty announced today that Terry Kleinman is joining its real estate team here in Saratoga Springs. Kleinman brings several years of experience in residential sales, and agency leaders said her addition will deepen the firm's knowledge of local neighborhoods and market trends. The move comes as Ruhan looks to broaden its footprint across the city, offering more personalized service to homeowners and buyers alike. Residents can expect the new agent to be active at upcoming open houses and community events, helping clients navigate everything from historic homes on Broadway to new developments near the Saratoga Lake shoreline. The agency, a longtime presence on Main Street, sees the hire as a way to keep pace with the brisk summer market. Kleinman plans to host a meet and greet at the downtown office next week, giving locals a chance to discuss their housing goals.
Members of Winners Circle 518 have turned a longtime high school friendship into a community fitness club that meets right here in Saratoga Springs. Founder Alec Lind, along with Chris Serafini and Gordy Adams, organized the group earlier this year and now runs weekly runs, group workouts, and casual social gatherings. The club uses Instagram to share routes, post workout tips, and invite neighbors to join, making it easy for anyone looking to add a little more movement to their routine. Organizers say the aim is simple: to blend health and friendship, giving residents a regular chance to get outside, stretch their legs, and meet new faces. With classes and runs scheduled throughout the summer, the club remains active and open to newcomers, adding another option for locals seeking affordable, social ways to stay fit.
On August 5th, the Saratoga Springs Recreation Center will host the 17th annual Jockeys vs. Horsemen charity basketball game. The event pits local jockeys against the horsemen who work the tracks, with proceeds earmarked for the New York Racetrack Chaplaincy and the Permanently Disabled Jockeys Fund. Organizers say the friendly competition draws fans from the racing community and offers a chance for families to watch their favorite riders swap a saddle for a basketball. Tickets are on sale at the center and online, and local businesses have pledged sponsorships. The game also serves as a fundraiser for chaplaincy programs that provide spiritual support to track employees, as well as a grant source for jockeys living with permanent disabilities. Fans can expect a lively matchup with halftime entertainment and a silent auction slated for later in the evening.
Tomorrow, August 25th, Saratoga will host a full-day Women Plus Wealth Conference at the Palette Community Parking Space. Organized by Catherine Hover, the Shiro Fund, Sherita Vox, and Erica Ayers-Baden, the event aims to spotlight women's achievements in financial empowerment on Women's Equality Day. Local entrepreneurs and financial leaders are slated to deliver keynote addresses, offering practical advice on investing, business growth, and wealth management. Attendees can expect networking sessions designed to connect Saratoga's female professionals with mentors and resources. The venue, located near downtown's historic district, offers easy access to local cafes and parking. The organizers say the day will provide tools and inspiration for women looking to strengthen their financial futures while celebrating the progress made toward gender equality. Tickets are available online, and the conference promises a blend of education and community celebration for anyone interested in building economic confidence.
Trainer Kinnan LaRose celebrated his first career victory on the turf of Saratoga Racecourse this season, guiding his mount to a decisive finish that left the grandstands buzzing. The win marks a notable milestone since LaRose stepped into Tom Amos's stable in March, taking the reins of a program long respected in the racing community. Formerly a basketball player, LaRose's shift to horse training has drawn interest from local fans who have followed his unconventional path. The triumph not only adds a new chapter to his resume, but also offers Saratoga Springs regulars a fresh story of perseverance on a track that already holds a special place in many families' weekend routines. As the paddock cleared, LaRose and his team shared quiet satisfaction, knowing the hard work behind the scenes finally paid off.
Let's get a look at your evening forecast with our meteorologist, coming up next.
A building ridge and a swift southwest jet keep tonight clear, with winds gusting as pressure climbs. On this date, the all-time high reached 91 degrees in 2016, a blistering spike that rode the tail of a mid-July heat wave across the capital region. The all-time low fell to 53 degrees in 2025, recorded during an unusually early autumnal cold snap that followed a strong cold front. Normal July readings hover around mid-70s for highs and mid-50s for lows, so today's 75-degree high sits just below the climatological average, while the 56-degree low is right on typical territory. Zooming into the live radar, the screen is completely empty. No rain echoes across the capital district. That void reflects the high-pressure ridge that has settled over the region, suppressing lift and keeping moisture at bay. The swift southwest jet aloft further steers any lingering disturbances far to the north. With the map clear, we now shift to tonight's outlook. At 6 p.m., the sky remains mainly clear, with the thermometer holding steady at 75 degrees and humidity at 54%. A gentle west wind of 11 miles per hour is gusting up to 29, while the forecast calls for a brief peak of 17 miles per hour from the southwest later this evening. Pressure is rising as a high-pressure ridge pushes eastward, reinforcing the stable air mass and keeping clouds at bay. The southwest jet stream, clocking 78 miles per hour aloft, channels any stray disturbances well north of the area. UV index sits at 7, though daylight is fading towards sunset at 8:27. No weather alerts are in effect, and temperatures will dip to 55 overnight before a quiet night. Looking ahead, Thursday brings a high of 81 degrees and a low of 54, with a completely clear sky and the high-pressure ridge still dominant. Friday remains similarly warm at 81 degrees, low 59, and stays clear as the ridge slides eastward. Saturday nudges the mercury to 86 with a low of 61, but an overcast veil arrives as a weak cold front drifts in from the north. Sunday brightens again, reaching 88 at the peak and a low of 63, mostly clear under lingering moisture. Monday caps the stretch with a high of 90 and a low of 64. Overcast conditions return and a 20% chance of rain hints at the front's final push. The pattern stays warm and dry through the weekend before a slight uptick in cloud cover and chance of precipitation early next week. And that's your weather. Remember, the local sunset is also available as a podcast. Listen anytime on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts.
Traffic's clear, the Chamber Spotlight highlights booming downtown businesses, and racing returns July 23 at Saratoga Racecourse. Stay with us, we will be right back.
If you run a venue, a comedy night, a concert, a fundraiser, you already know the hardest part isn't the show. It's selling the seats. Theaterfiller changes that. In minutes, you're set up with your own ticketing page, QR code delivery, and a door scanner. No technical headaches. No middleman taking a cut of your night. Your event, your tickets, your revenue. Go to theaterfiller.com and fill every seat.
All major routes are moving freely this afternoon. 87 is clear and US 29 through downtown Saratoga Springs shows smooth flow. The turnpike near the race course is free of congestion. County Road 10, connector to Historic District, is also running smoothly. Route 136 to the Village has no backups. Expect traffic to stay light through the early evening, though school dismissals at 3 may add cars near the high schools. Capital District Transportation Authority buses run on schedule with no delays. Parking garages downtown may fill after 6 p.m. Saratoga Lake Road and the stretch past the Spa State Park are also running without delay, keeping the western side of town easy to navigate. Overall, your commute looks clear. Later, around 7 p.m., the 87 exit for the casino may see a modest queue, but speeds should remain steady so you can head out with confidence.
Tonight, the Saratoga Performing Arts Center erupts with Train, joined by Barenaked Ladies and Matt Nathanson, delivering a sing-along set that turns the summer sky into a concert-filled soundtrack. Across the same venue, the Chamber Music Society of Lincoln Center presents Winds Around the World, a globe-spanning program that brings unexpected rhythms to our lakeside stage, perfect for anyone craving a fresh musical breeze. For families, the Hyde Collection opens its doors to a Puppet Masters in the Making youth class, where kids dive into hands-on puppetry and unleash their imagination. Looking ahead, tomorrow night Five-Finger Death Punch storms the SPAC with special guests Cody, Jinx, and Eva under fire, an electrifying night you won't want to miss. And the Saratoga County Fair rolls on through the weekend, offering rides, live music, and classic fair food for the whole community. And now here's James with sports.
Here's the latest on racing, high school triumphs in college soccer. The New York Racing Association confirms thoroughbred racing at Saratoga Racecourse resumes on July 23, featuring special days for first responders and kids. Fans can expect the usual summer program as the track reopens for the season. NYRA reports the Travers Stakes took place on August 28 at Saratoga Racecourse, with Flight crossing the finish line first under jockey John Velazquez. The race remains a highlight of the summer racing calendar for local fans. The Saratoga Springs Blue Streak softball squad secured a third Section 2 championship in 5 years, edging Shenandoah with a 10-8 victory. The win adds to the program's growing legacy and highlights the strength of local high school athletics. In May, the Saratoga Springs Blue Streaks boys lacrosse team advanced past Christian Brothers Academy, winning 13-10 in the Section 2 Class A quarterfinals. The victory kept their postseason hopes alive as they aim for a deep run. The Saratoga Springs Blue Streaks football program has added a September 11 matchup against Christian Brothers Academy to its 2026 schedule. The non-conference contest will provide another test for the team as the season approaches. Skidmore Thoroughbreds men's soccer captured their inaugural SUNY Conference crown on April 4th, defeating SUNY 1-2-1. The milestone marks the program's first title and underscores the growing competitiveness of college soccer in the capital region.
Here in downtown Saratoga Springs, the bustling boutique corridor along Broadway is buzzing more than ever this summer. These independent retailers, clothing, home goods, artisanal foods, have felt a surge of foot traffic thanks to the packed schedule at SPAC, the historic racetrack, and a string of festivals that have drawn visitors from across the region. With dry weather and a record-breaking 49 days of racing, shoppers have spilled onto the sidewalks, filling shop windows and cafes with a lively hum. The uptick isn't just good business, it's reviving the neighborhood's sense of community, turning the street into a gathering place where locals and tourists share a coffee, a conversation, and a love for Saratoga. That's why these downtown shops matter, they keep the heart of our city beating. Later we'll celebrate trainer Kinnan LaRose earning his first Saratoga win, a milestone that's sure to inspire our community.
If you run a venue, a comedy night, a concert, a fundraiser, you already know the hardest part isn't the show. It's selling the seats. Theaterfiller changes that. In minutes, you're set up with your own ticketing page, QR code delivery, and a door scanner. No technical headaches. No middleman taking a cut of your night. Your event, your tickets, your revenue. Go to theaterfiller.com and fill every seat.
At Joseph Bruno Stadium, just off Broadway, the Capital Region Lifestyle crew rolled out a blue tarp and a makeshift stage, turning the ballpark into a hometown celebration for Camp Day. Families streamed in from nearby neighborhoods, kids clutching cotton candy sticks while grandparents settled into portable chairs, the scent of sizzling bratwurst mingling with the late summer air. The live broadcast set up a camera on the home plate mound, where local folk singer Maya Rivera strummed her guitar, her voice weaving through the cheers of a Little League game paused for a moment of song. Nearby, a row of food vendors, taco trucks, a blueberry pie stand, and a vegan taco cart served plates that sparked conversations about shared memories of summer concerts at the stadium. The highlight arrived when the community program coordinator invited every child onto the stage, handing each a bright orange wristband and a promise that the next Camp Day will feature a new local artist. As the sun dipped behind the bleachers, the crowd erupted in applause, a reminder that Saratoga's spirit lives best when we gather together. This is Marcus Dunfield, grateful to share that moment with you.
Here at the Saratoga County Fairgrounds in Ballston Spa, the summer sky is already humming with the promise of a season that feels both timeless and new. Families are gathering beneath a canopy of striped tents, children clutching cotton candy sticks while the scent of fresh baked pies drifts from the midway. The Saratoga County Agricultural Society has just unveiled a full schedule that weaves classic carousel rides, award-winning farm exhibits, and a string of live concerts into a patriotic liberty, land, and legacy celebration of the nation's 250th birthday. One vivid moment captured the crowd's heart, A local high school marching band, marching in perfect step, paused at the center of the field to unveil a hand-painted banner that reads, "We are the story of this land," the fabric fluttering against a backdrop of fireworks rehearsals. That instant music, color, and the shared pride of generations reminded everyone why the fair is more than a weekend event. It's a living reminder that community and history dance together. It's a beautiful start to a summer we'll remember.
Thank you, Saratoga Springs, for joining us tonight. A special nod to the Ellis Hospital team for bringing the region's first Aurora defibrillator to patients. We'll be back tomorrow with more local headlines and stories that matter. Until then, stay safe and enjoy the evening.